Hello, I'm Adam Shapiro. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos unveiled the Fire smartphone on Wednesday, and it's getting a lot of attention for its ability to render images in 3D along with free unlimited photo storage. Now, the tech giant is jumping into a crowded field dominated by Apple and Samsung. So will consumers actually buy into Bezos' pitch? Renee Schmidt, president of SheBytes.com, is here to weigh in. And I guess the big question for a lot of people is Amazon jumped the shark? I mean, this is not what they do. They do a little bit of hardware with the Kindle, but even that's losing its market share.
Yeah, I mean, taking a step into the smartphone market is definitely pretty bold, and there's so many players in the market. And, you know, Apple has, I think, 40% share now, so it's really quite interesting to see the play that they're going after. And in terms of where the mobile industry is headed, where I think we're a little bit more hardware agnostic and people are kind of interested in having a phone, having the freedom to put whatever apps they want on it, you know, kind of how we've seen BlackBerry take a little bit of a decline because they were very, very software, hardware tied together. It's a really interesting play.
But in regards to this phone, it's got a 3D image. No one else has that.
It's new, but I don't know if I would necessarily go and buy a phone over a 3D image. Is it a really practical feature? Is it going to change my life somehow? And it's not a cheap phone. I mean, in terms of the price, it's more expensive than some of the other phones on the smartphone market now. It's about the same cost as an iPhone. And if you're going to make that kind of investment, you probably want a little bit more than one cool feature.
And if you do the phone with a 2-year contract at AT&T, then you get what I think it's 32 gig for $199, 64 for $299. But it also gives you, is it called Firewatch? What is this? 100 million things that Amazon sells. You take a picture with the phone, and it's immediate. It tells you if they've got it in stock, and they send it to you.
So I would argue that's the coolest thing of the Fire phone. But it's called Firefly, and it's an app, and they're going to offer that app on every single phone. So you'll be able to and of course they should, because they want their customers to buy their products with that app on any device. So are you going to go out and spend so much money on the Fire phone when you can get the same app on your iPhone or on your Google device, your Android? You know, I guess we'll see. Also, the feature that you're getting with the 3D, they say that there's 4 sensors on the phone. Even if you cover 2 of them with your fingers, somehow it's measuring the tilt of your head, where your eyes are at, and it knows how to render a 3D image for you. In the demo yesterday, it looks amazing, but will it actually perform exactly the way that they say?
Or will it be like Apple Maps when that was first launched?
Exactly. It
Nobody
was
should go through
a
that,
huge
right?
debacle.
Yeah, well, let me ask you, what is it that Amazon gains by launching this phone? It seems to me that the criticism has been that they're doing too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for one thing, I don't know if you saw the 60 Minutes special that they did on the drones. But it was a huge, huge frenzy of PR, and everybody was talking.
Free advertising.
And free advertising. So part of me, when I heard this news, and then I came to understand that the app, the Firefly app, will be available on all devices, I couldn't help but think to myself, what an amazing way to tell the world about this app. I mean, I'm not saying that's exactly what they did, but worst case scenario, people will download it. I think, you know, I personally have an Amazon Prime account. I really like Amazon. I get things delivered to me all the time. I would use the app, but I don't know if I would buy the phone.
But if you're a Prime, okay, so if you're a Prime client at Amazon, it's cheaper for the phone, is it not?
The phone is the same price, but they give you 12 months of Amazon Prime for free. So if you haven't subscribed to Amazon Prime, you get a free year, which is nice. I think it's
70 bucks.
Now it's 99. It was 79. And if you are already a client, then you get another 12 months added to your subscription.
So, but what if you just download the app to your iPhone or your Galaxy phone? Do you get any kind of break on your Prime subscription?
I don't think so.
Would that be the smarter route to go for Amazon?
Perhaps, but you know, I think they want to incent people to buy the hardware, and you know, kind of. Once you own the hardware, I think they also have a button on the phone, which is a really interesting thing. So if you're browsing the web, or you're on the phone, or you're texting, with one click of a button, you can scan an item and then find it in the store. So the device is a little bit more friendly for shopping. Again, I don't know if I need a button that helps me shop. I think I spend enough money on Amazon as it is, but you know, maybe there is a market for that, and I think it'll be interesting to see.
Is Amazon really up to doing some data mining, or do they already? I mean, if you're already, I'm an Amazon customer. I'm not a Prime, but they already know everything I've ever bought from them. Don't they use that information and sell it to somebody?
Perhaps, but I don't know how the device is going to help them accomplish that in any different fashion than, just mining the purchases, mining. I mean, I don't know if they're going to get anything in terms of behavior. I would assume that there's going to be some kind of privacy beyond whatever you're buying through their apps.
Do they get anything by pushing customers towards their video and music applications, or is that a miss because it's already dominated by iTunes and Google and Netflix?
Yeah, I just got the email from Amazon this week that they're now extending their video to now a music library of 35 million songs. And my initial reaction was, wow, that's pretty cool. I wonder how this will compare to Pandora and Spotify. So I'm interested in trying it out, but again, has nothing to do with the phone. And it wouldn't incent me to buy the phone because it's completely separate.
On the flip side, I had mentioned that their tablet, their share of the tablet market is decreasing.
Yeah.
And they compete, against Apple and Samsung. Isn't that kind of a foreshadowing where they might go with this phone? It seems like too little too late for them with the phone.
The thing that's attractive about the tablet, at least, is that it's very, very economically priced. I mean, you can get a great deal on a Kindle tablet. When you're talking about a phone that you're charging the same or more than the leading smartphones in the market, I think it's a little different. And, I'm really curious, honestly, to see what happens this year with the iPhone 6. Once that launches, how the market's going to change. We haven't really seen any iPhone innovation since Steve Jobs was running the company, so it's very interesting.
Well, thank you for joining us, and it's SheBytes with a Y.
With a Y,
all right,
yeah.
So for more on the Amazon smartphone, check out shebytes.com. That's BYTES, shebytes.com. Thanks for watching.